morning, America! It's the DJ. It is Saturday, July 6th. July 6th. Who would have thought we would be already in July? Let's see what we got for you today. We're gonna do migrants. Gonna talk about the migrants. We got some updates from CBS and Fox News about the Chicago migrants, and you're gonna hear it right from Brandon Johnson's mouth. Yeah, welcome to the show. This is Land Cruiser Midwest. This is Migrant Mayhem, and we're ready for another good show. So welcome to the show, and put your seatbelt on, and I hope you got a driver's license. We're going to talk about illegals getting driver's license in Illinois now. Yeah, for the safety of the people, we need to give them a driver's license. Okay, let's go and start the show. Okay, let's bring the music down. And we'll get the show on the road here. We've got baseball's going pretty well, except for Chicago. Chicago teams are taking it on the nose. The White Sox season is almost over for all practical purposes. And the Cubs aren't doing so well either, but still got half the season to go. And in the meantime, people are wasting their money on NASCAR. Today's the first day of racing of NASCAR. So Saturday and Sunday they're going to be doing racing. I think it's the Xfinity Series today. And general admission tickets, the cheap tickets, the $260 tickets are all gone. You're going to have to spend $400 to $700 to get a ticket. Can you believe that? That is just crazy. So let's start with where we got here. I need to bring this down here. Where is that at? There it is. We'll get rid of the baseball. No more baseball. Baseball's over. So let's bring up our video here for you guys. Let's do this. We haven't done this in a while. There you go. It's breaking news. It's a migrant update. Land Cruiser Midwest. Yeah, there you go. Breaking news as we only do here. Let's get this one going. What happened there? Where did it go? There it is. Is that going to do it for me? Maybe not. There you go. Let's get this ready to go. And let's check what's going on in Chicago with the migrants. Here we go.
The city closed its temporary migrant shelter at Daly College this week as the state opened a new location near Midway.
So they're closing and opening shelters, and Brandon's letting Jelly Belly take over the lead on some of these shelters.
The number of people actually living in those shelters is at one of the lowest points since the migrant mission began. CBS 2's Sabrina Franza is at the newest shelter, a former hotel.
This hotel has turned into a state-run migrant shelter. No one is allowed in or out unless they're escorted by security, and the city says they're prepping for a possible sudden increase in new arrivals.
Yep, they're getting ready for Governor Abbott to send a flood of buses for the DNC. He's stacking those buses, and it's just a matter of when. I'm surprised he didn't send any for this weekend with NASCAR, but I told him, I did a video and I said, hey, send them now. Why are you waiting to August? But as far as I know, I haven't heard of an influx of buses just yet.
This hotel turned shelter can fit 950 people. Security cameras, personnel guard the area. It's not clear how many people are living there right now. We do know there were only 5,876 people living at one of the city and state's 17 shelter locations.
Yeah, one time we had like 18,000 people in shelters. So Catholic Charities must be doing a good job of finding these people apartments, and I hear that it's getting easy to find them apartments because they're paying above market rental rates. So the feds and whoever's in the state, whoever's doing the grants for housing is paying above market rental rates.
Locations. On January 12th, at peak capacity with 28 shelters, the city and state were housing 14,824 people. Just about a month ago, the city was operating at half capacity at its remaining shelter locations, we're told, leaving space for new arrivals that might be bussed here during the Democratic National Convention.
There is a small drop in the numbers of people coming to Chicago, but definitely we want to make sure that we have beds available in case of a surge ahead of the DNC.
Johannes Favi is the deputy director of the Illinois Community for Displaced Immigrants.
He kind of sounds like he just got off the bus too, so I guess we're putting them to work as they get off the bus. Smart idea, huh?
He also serves as a member on the city's new arrivals cabinet.
Helping the administration see things from an immigrant perspective is important.
I guess you don't need to speak English to be on this new committee. That sounds like it.
To bring immigrant at the center of the table.
He explained how Chicago plans to repurpose at least some of the infrastructure they've created to respond to the migrant crisis. We've mapped out the shelters currently in operation to help support an overall anti-homelessness mission.
We really want to ensure that.
Okay, so now they're yeah, and once they got you hooked, they really set the hook where they we're gonna help the homeless too. Although they won't let any of the homeless in these shelters, that's a damn for sure.
Homeless people in general, not only the new arrival, get access to mental health, get access to the support that they deserve.
In the short term, the state is making more space, nearly delivering on the promise they made in November to provide 2,000 additional beds to the city, opening this hotel location as well as another in Hyde Park that can house up to 750 people.
You don't want people to live in the shelter. You want people to have access to housing, stable housing. And the shelter should not be the place for people to live indefinitely.
At last check, the city told us they hadn't heard any specific details on how many people to possibly expect during the DNC. They've told us they haven't heard anything. From Texas, we're near Midway Airport. Sabrina Franza, CBS 2 News.
So there you go. There's a good update from CBS News. It's been hard to find any updates. As I told you yesterday, there's been like a blackout. You just don't hear much from the news on the migrants. I don't know if it's by design or not, but there we had a good update from CBS and Sabrina. So let's do a short one. Let's see if I can get this one up here and going.
This innovative.
Let's get this video. We're talking about the driver licenses. And now the migrants are going to be able to get a driver's license in Illinois. Before they had a card that couldn't be used as an ID or something. So now here's a report, and I think really. At the very end, they talk about you can't use this ID for voting, but really, what's going to stop them, folks? They say they got extra controls, but they don't tell you what the controls are. So you figure this one out for yourself. Use your own common sense, and you tell me why they're giving illegals IDs.
New laws going into effect today, like some tax increases and a change to a program for non-citizen driver's licenses that's been around for a decade.
Tia Ewing is at the live desk with details on the new immigrant driver's license eligibility. Tia.
Well, Sylvia, and Terrence, Illinois was one of the first states to issue driver's licenses to undocumented people 10 and a half years ago. But those temporary visitor driver's license, or TVDLs, were visually distinct from regular licenses with a purple stripe instead of red and clearly marked not valid for identification. Now, that meant they couldn't.
So they say this is like a scarlet letter, so they need to give them like the same driver's license as everyone else, and they're going to have to take a driving test, and when they get a car, they're going to have to have insurance. Yeah, right. Tell me about that. Tell me how many of these illegals are going to get driver's insurance for a car. And there's a lot of them on the roads already, I'm hearing, so I doubt very few.
Be used for things like picking up a prescription from a pharmacy or signing an apartment lease. But thanks to a new law that went into effect today, undocumented people can now get standard driver's licenses.
TVDLs have become synonymous with an individual's immigration status. And that purple marker has become a scarlet letter, potentially.
And there's our I think he's our federal representative, Chuy Garcia, whose son is a drug runner, folks. Google that one on Google.
Exposing them to judgment, discrimination, or immigration enforcement. This legislation represents an important victory for public safety because if you teach people about...
It's all about safety for the citizens. You know that, right?
...the rules of the road and require them to pass a series of tests, they're going to be better drivers and to exhibit better behavior on our roads.
The Secretary of State's office says it has implemented additional safeguards to ensure that undocumented people can't get a real ID or be registered to vote. Terrence?
Yeah. Tell me about that. They're not going to be able to get a real ID and they're not going to be able to vote. What are those controls? I bet you they don't exist. So there you go. There's some updates on the Chicago migrants. Let's go look at some content here at Taking on Socialism. You'll like this. Guys, let's see if we got this one. Here is a good video from Taking on Socialism on the Tube. Great channel, check them out.
If you're having trouble sleeping, ask your doctor about Bidenica, the sleep aid made from 100% Joe Biden press conference.
The best way to get something done, if it holds near and dear to you that you like to be able to, anyway.
Bidenica has a patented blend of confusion and forgetfulness that will calm the most overactive brains.
COVID has taken this year, just since the outbreak, it's taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives, when you think about it.
When they sold out American jobs and killed the Keystone Pipeline, it kept me up all night worrying about how we pay our bills. But then I got Bidenica, and I've never slept better.
Sometimes when I get hopped up on sugar, my parents give me Bidenica so I pass out. Other times they give it to me during the day, probably so they can do the deed. Gross.
Warning, people who have used Bidenica have experienced rampant lying and an inability to secure the southern border. Others have hallucinated and fought breakfast cereals.
Cornpop was a bad dude.
Ask your doctor if Bidenica is right for you.
There you go. I got a feeling that Kamala is on Bidenica, folks. I got a feeling Kamala is on Bidenica. Let's see if we got another one here. Let's play another one they got here. Let's see. Here's a goofy one too that they had out there. Goofy Majors talking about college, people graduating college. You're not going to believe this. This comes from, once again, Taking on Socialism right out of AM 560, The Answer. Check out that channel every morning. They do like a 3-hour show. Great, informative place for all things Illinois, policy, and migrants. So let's listen to this where they talk about NYU Majors of kids graduating in 2024, and will these kids find a job? You tell me.
The model Hamas types, the fans of the Socialist Spice Girls, virulent anti-Semites like MF or Spice, Tlaib, and fake eyelashes, Spice, Crockett, and so many of the others. We'll get to them momentarily, but this was great. Somebody went around asking NYU grads, it is the season, you know. Right. NYU grads, their majors, NYU, $60 grand a year. And NYU had an encampment, NYU had protracted
60 grand, and listen to these majors.
Negotiations, NYU got into clashes, NYU students got into clashes. But, I mean,
What are they majoring
You gotta
in?
listen to some of these majors. You know, when back when I was on a college campus, you know, the majors were things like economics, political science, electrical engineering,
Mechanical engineering.
yeah, maybe you'd be at the journalism school or at the music school. Okay, I get it.
Communications theater major. Yeah, those are.
They're a lot more complicated these days, apparently.
My name is Jacob, and my concentration is environmental science and sustainable business.
Hi, my name is Lex, and my concentration is the performance of self.
Hi, my concentration is creative direction, production, and narrative through the arts, performance, and written word.
Hi, my name is Karina Gomez, and my concentration is in journalism and Latin American studies, with an emphasis in human rights, collective memory, and political violence.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Lee.
So what's collective memory? I don't. Is that something Joe Biden could use? I'm thinking he might.
And I studied the sociology of environmental communication.
Hi, my name is Reed, and I study music business and gender studies.
Oh, there you go. The old gender studies major. I wonder what they're going to do for a living and how much they're going to make after spending 60 grand a year. Oh, God. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Dominique, and I studied parapolitics with a minor in disability studies.
My name is Elliot Wright, and my concentration is art as a social mechanism.
Hi.
What the hell is that?
I'm Georgia, and my concentration is dramatic writing and theatrical adaptation.
My name is Noah Loyacano, and my concentration is equilibrium or negotiated paradigms.
Hi, my name is Sophie Lopez, and...
What the hell was that? Let's play that one again.
Paradigms.
Hi, my name is Sophie Lopez.
Loyacano, and my concentration is equilibrium or negotiated paradigms.
Hi, my name is Sophie Lopez, and my concentration is titled Queering and Decolonizing Theater Practice. Hi, my name is Maya, and my concentration is Journalism, Postcolonial Studies, and Psychoanalysis.
Hi, I'm Eloise. I'm graduating with a concentration in philosophy of science and theater.
My name is Amina, and my concentration is titled The Criminal Mind, which is surrounded on criminology and applied psychology.
Hi, my name is Juliana. My concentration is international business and fashion through sustainable development.
Yay!
Yay! Fashion through sustainable development. Sign me up for that.
So there you go, guys. Check out Taking on Socialism. They got a lot of great content there. Oh, well, we got something going on there. We'll turn that off. So I hope you're having a good day. It's Saturday, and it's 70 degrees here in Chicago. Looks like it's going to be a good day. They're not forecasting any rain. And as I said, NASCAR is going to be going round and round and round and making lots of noise. That's for sure. So check out Taking on Socialism, folks. Great channel. Great channel. And we'll maybe we'll have one more here. What's this one here?
Every weekday at noon, Bozo Circus is on the air.
Remember Bozo Circus?
Clown Bozo in the world's goofiest going clown. Bozo Circus also stars our Cookie Cook Cookie. Every performance features one of the world's greatest circus acts in
Welcome to Clown Town, folks. Welcome to Clown Town as Joey decides how to get out of the mess he's created.
This is Ringmaster Ned inviting you to join our cast of thousands. Enjoy all the fun and excitement of everybody's favorite noontime family show, Bozo Circus, here on Channel 9.
Okay, guys, there you go. I'm going to end the show for today. We're almost at 20 minutes. Like, share, and subscribe if you would. It really makes a difference and helps keep the show growing. We're slowly growing. And like I said, check out Taking on Socialism on YouTube too and subscribe to them. They got some great content. So as we end every show here with a hand slap and see ya!